Hey everybody, tap in. Be sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe. It pays. It really does pay to have your notifications turned on. And I decided to do a live tonight. No notification. I thought I would do it now before I talked myself out of it. So, what I need you all to do is tap on in and we're going to get started. Before I do that and before I dive in, what I need you to do is hit that notification bell. And I need you to follow me on Instagram at Camille.Essick and make sure that you subscribe to my website at CamilleEssick.com. That's how you stay in the loop for the latest drops, the updates, new products, all future sessions, etc. And also, y'all get my water because my voice gets, my throat gets dry. Got it. So also, don't forget I have digital products and resources. They're available on my website for creators just to sharpen your skills and to help you build your brand. They're all available also on my website. And yeah, this is an impromptu conversation for the Creative Connect. That's why you need to have those notification bells turned on because you never know when I decide or might want to go live and drop some gems there. And if you haven't done so, please tag and share because this is going to be a really, really good conversation. So one of the things, um, something very, very interesting happened to me today. So I ended up doing, rolling my sleeves up. I ended up doing like an impromptu on the spot interview with someone. It turned into a conversation. I'm gonna air that later on this week on my YouTube channel. I'm in the process right now of doing the edits for that. And it's someone that is kind of, I guess, like a local celebrity here in Charlotte. But I felt so compelled to do the interview. I don't even know why, but it was like, okay, I'm gonna go with it, right? And it just turned into a really amazing, such a beautiful moment. And those of you in Charlotte, when you see him and hear his voice, you're gonna know who it is. Like, oh yeah, I know him. I've seen him before. So I'm excited about releasing that. In that moment, I wanted to say, just a preface, it just reminds me that opportunities they come, don't wait until you're ready. You have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone, even if it's a place of fear or you're just being nervous. Um, it definitely wasn't me, but I was so glad that I did it. I was so glad that I jumped in, and it just turned into something really cool. So I cannot wait to share that with you. Drop in the comments below, like, have you ever had a moment where you weren't fully ready but stepped out anyway and it blessed you? I want to know. Put that in the comments below. Um, you just never know the doors that may open for you. I know a lot of times we like to stick to the script. I can be very such a planned analytical person sometimes, and on the other end, I can be very spontaneous. And this happens to be one of those moments that was really spontaneous. But hopping in as far as what tonight, I want to talk about the power of showing up. And let me tell you, it's not something it's easy, but I will say that you don't have to be perfect. And I posted a reel earlier today thinking about it. Like I posted a reel earlier today, and it was a lot happening in the background. But what mattered most is that I showed up and that it is consistency that builds trust with your audience. And hey, what's going on? Thank you for jumping in. Um, but I did it. And so one of the things I want to encourage you as a creative is that it's better to do it than to be perfect. We can work out the kinks along the way. This digital journey has been such a learning process for me. And what I've learned more than anything is half the battle is being consistent and being showing up. And the world cannot celebrate what you don't release. So just a little tip that I want to share with you all is for me personally, as an introvert, I have found ways to leverage AI so that I am present for my audience without not always, I guess, being physically present, if that makes sense. And in ways I'm learning to use my likeness and my voice with AI assisted tools that helps me keep the momentum going when I don't have the energy to be on camera. Because honestly, it takes a lot to show up and be on camera, to be on all the time, and that's not cheating, but it's being strategic, you know? And so one of the biggest, um, time savers that you can do in that process is scheduling your posts. Scheduling allows you it allows me to be consistent without feeling burnt out, like, all the time, and I'm learning more and more about the importance and the power of scheduling my posts. One of the hacks or tips that I would like to share in doing that is, um okay, hold on just a second. We have somebody in the comments being weird, what that is about. One of the things, that's on my YouTube, um, one of the things I have learned about scheduling my posts is you can go into ChatGPT and you can actually stage your post, meaning your copy or your, caption with your hashtags, especially with your hashtags, that way you're not always having to retype them. If you're not familiar with that, you can also type them out or pre-text them in your notes section on, in your phone, and then when you need them, you can just go over, grab, copy, and paste them. But if you want, um something a little faster, you can also set up those shortcuts in your ChatGPT, and then, for example, hashtag TSP, which means, for speaker podcast, and it will grab all of those hashtags and drop them in, and that will save you some time as well as far as doing that. So if this is helping you, be sure to let me know, hit that notification bell and tap in. Also, let's see. Thank you. So I'm live on multiple, sites. I'm on YouTube and I'm on Facebook as well, so you all be patient with me in doing that. It's a little different from podcasting when you have a guest and you're talking back and forth. It's just me, so we wanna make sure we are acknowledging those that are tuning in on, YouTube as well. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. But what I was saying before, if you're taking notes, I do wanna reiterate that one of the biggest time savers is scheduling. As I was mentioning, you can set those pretexts up in your notes or ChatGPT, and for me, myself, it allows me to be consistent without feeling that burnout. Um, when you what we call create in batches, do it when you have energy during the week or time, and then schedule for the rest of the week. So if, like, maybe a Monday or you're writing on Wednesdays, whatever day of the week works for you, you choose that day to create your post, set up your content and hashtags, and leave some gaps in your time slots because you may have another idea, and that way you have the space to drop it into your scheduling as well. A lot of times I may schedule, on average, I wanna say between, like, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, and if something comes to me, I can fill in those gaps, but that gives your time for your content to kinda circulate on the algorithm, and then, you wanna think about the mindset of your ideal client or, like, your avatar. Think about their lifestyle, and then from there, your schedule accordingly. I may cover that in a separate live, just to kinda give you an idea of what I mean by your avatar client. One of the ways, I say do that one of the reasons why I say do that is because, when you're scheduling your posts, you're always visible on days, when you need to recharge. I can't tell you how many times I've had a day where I've checked out, unplugging. I could be doing homework or just doing laundry or something else I need to do, but I have things coming up on my social media, posting at those, selected times. That way I'm still present online. And it really ties back into being consistent, being strategic. That way you're visible. And so it's like a simple math problem. Consistency plus strategy equals visibility. And I'll say that again if you're taking notes. Consistency plus strategy equals visibility. One of the things I do wanna mention with you all as far as being visible is speaking of tools and strategy, I'm gonna slide this in right here. I do have a VIP, creative Creative Connect is a one-on-one masterclass, and it's available right now on my website. And here it is a 2-hour live session where I personally coach you from ground zero on AI regarding branding, prompting, and digital strategy. You'll also walk away with resources, templates, and tools that you can use immediately after the class. Like I'm not just gonna dump information on you. and then just leave you to fend for yourself. In that 2-hour session, it is one-on-one personal coaching from me, and you're also gonna get tools and resources to take with you even after the class is over. And you can go right now to CamilleEssex.com, click on the VIP session, and that will help you get set up and get you going. I do wanna say, um since incorporating, the AI in addition to doing the podcast, y'all, the podcast is growing by leaps and bounds. I guess it's like our little church announcement. I do wanna say, thank you so much. We're now streaming in 66 countries, 1,030 cities. Y'all, we are global. We're streaming across all platforms such as iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora, also on YouTube. I've been taking some of our most popular episodes of the Speaker Podcast and, pen and paper and flipping them into music and posting that on social media as well, particularly those same streaming services I just mentioned and my YouTube channel. And you can go over right now, not right now, but after this is over, hit I think it's called TSP playlist on my YouTube channel, soundtrack, TSP soundtrack, and you can listen to that music wherever you go and also catch up on some of your favorite episodes of the Speaker Podcast. Hey, thanks for jumping in. So, also, y'all, we've also added markets. We've been added to markets. Streaming services are. Let me rewind that because I'm so tongue-tied. We've recently been added to markets in LA, Chicago, and San Jose. So I want to shout out to the listeners there as much as our day ones in Nashville, Charlotte, and Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you for tuning in to those cities. So that's proof when you show up consistently, even when you're not perfect, your network, your audience, the people that are meant to hear you, they're gonna find you. And so I just want to encourage you all again. And I want to tell you that do not let fear paralyze your creativity. You need to show up. You have to show up because someone is waiting to hear from you. You can also learn that doing that is not going to be perfect. It's not cookie cutter. You're one of one. So don't compare yourself to others. Take the risk, show up, post the reel, start the podcast, launch the idea, write the book, whatever the project is, your voice really, really matters. I do want us to throw in, a little bit of word, just a little bit. Second Timothy chapter 1, verse 7, for it says, and y'all know this, you should know this. If you don't, you're gonna know now. So the word says that God has not given us a spirit of fear, but a power, love, and of a sound mind. And just a reminder, you are equipped. So I hope this little hey, thank you. um, this little tidbit, I know this was quick, but that's what it was meant to do. You ain't gotta be long to be strong. I'm in and out, right? So be sure to follow me on Instagram, Camille.Essig, and subscribe to my website. That way you are in the loop and you don't miss a thing. That is CamilleEssex.com. Check out those digital products and grab the VIP Creative Connect Masterclass. Most importantly, keep showing up for yourself. I hope you got something from this Creative Connect. Got this tidbit. If you are late coming in, it's okay. That's why we have replays. Grab pen and paper, hit the rewind, text someone that you love or care about, and share it. And oh yeah, so this Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, my guest is Monica McQueen. We're gonna have a really good conversation, and she was here at the end of last season, and I had to bring her back as we are in the new 25-26 season of the Speaker Podcast, and I cannot wait to sit down and talk with Monica again. And I look forward to having you all here. If you want to know who is next, what's coming up on the Speaker Podcast, you know what to do. Go over to CamilleEssex.com. I'm saying it again. Go over to CamilleEssex.com. Subscribe. That way you get those monthly newsletters and updates on what's happening. I hope this all bless you. Be blessed. And I'll see you on Thursday. Good night. And we're going to close this out. Thank you so much. Thank you again to my guests for joining me on tonight's episode. If you're a little late, no worries. Slide over right now to my YouTube channel and catch it from the beginning. I hope you all have a great evening, and I'll see you in the next one. Good night. Help keep the Speaker Podcast ad-free. Hit the link below and buy me a coffee. Your support keeps the podcast free of interruptions while bringing you more impactful conversations.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Speak Her podcast. Be sure to follow Camille on Instagram at camille.essick, Facebook at the Speak Her podcast, or www.camilleessick.com.